Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, August 14th, 2019. So, we are here in this very narrow valley, and I can't even remember that we walked past this shipwreck. That's interesting. That's very interesting. There's a chest. We have completely overlooked the chest. I think at the end of the last episode it was like, okay, we need to find a good spot where we can stay overnight, and ooh, a free compass. That's nice. Right, let's take the compass and take the paper. Thank you very much. That's cool. Yeah, I think at the end of last episode we were a little bit in a hurry to look for a good spot where to rest, and so let's continue on with the expedition. Let's continue on with the exploration of the coffee break world, and hi. Let's also continue on with some exciting things that have happened since last episode, and one of those exciting things was the super long cycling trip we did on Sunday. It was longer than anticipated. It was super long because in the end I had a total distance covered of 140 kilometers. 140 kilometers of cycling. Took us less than 6 hours to travel this distance, and yeah, what was really nice, was super cool, and I was super surprised how good it was. I mean, I was at first a little bit like, okay, I will be super tired toward the end of the tour, I will be super exhausted, my leg will hurt. But there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing. As I got back home, it felt like, okay, I could continue on. I could continue on for at least another hour or so. So this was a little bit strange to experience that. For some reason, that's really a decent place. That's a super cool place. It would be a super hidden place for some kind of tower or some other kind of building that can be hidden in this kind of, well, it's not a cave, this opening, this crater, this caldera, whatever the thing is. But yeah, this would be a cool place for it. But yeah, this was surprising. It was very surprising because yeah, I haven't expected to be that well trained, or so that in the end I can say, okay, I did 140 kilometers of cycling and still feeling good, or so. It was surprising. However, there were a few moments, well, it was just a quick period where I started to feel a little bit my leg muscles, and I thought, okay, I'm getting tired. It was maybe around when was it? I guess after 70 or 80 kilometers or so, my legs started to become a little bit tired. But oh yeah, poor sheep guy. Alright, so much about that sheep. But thank you for the wool and the mutton. Yeah, my legs felt a little bit tired, but as we continued on, this feeling vanished, and somehow my legs recovered or accepted the fact that they are doing a lot of activities, movement this day. I don't know, but it was really a good feeling then. It was like a feeling, okay, I can do this even longer, and this was just amazing. Was super cool. The only thing that was not that cool was the weather. Well, it was alright. It was perfect weather for such a cycling trip. But we've been in direct sunlight almost the entire time, and yeah, I paid the price for it a bit because I'm slightly singed, so to say. Because, yeah, I mean, I spent so much time outdoors in the summer that I thought, okay, my body would have been more or less acclimatized to the sunlight and to the sun exposure. But being out in the sun for over 6 hours or so, ooh, a fox, that's beautiful. Being out in the sunlight for over 6 hours, this was a little bit too long. This was just a little bit too long, and yeah, it mostly affected my arms, my upper arms, which is okay. I mean, it hurts a bit, but the main problem is that it hurts while I like to sleep or during sleeping. So the night from Sunday to Monday and from Monday to Tuesday, I constantly woke up during the night when I wanted to just turn myself around. And in this process, of course, I touched, or I put my weight on my arms, and yeah, this hurt and woke me up. So that's the only. This is really the only after effect I experience after this long cycling trip, which is just interesting, which is just crazy. I haven't expected to be that trained or so. In the end, we had an average pace of 24 kilometers an hour, so this was also quite decent for such a long trip. So I'm super happy. I'm just over the moon to have done such a great cycling trip. I mean, it's hard to describe the region, but basically we cycled to the east from the town where I live, and at first we started north, but then we soon turned east. There is some kind of little mountain range, some forested mountain range. It's not my favorite hiking area, that's too far away. But there's a little mountain range, it's a forested mountain range with some nice roads leading up those mountains, and these roads were our goal. So at first we of course had to get there. I think we got there after 80 kilometers or so, 90 kilometers, I'm not quite sure what the exact distance was. And yeah, then it was this long ascent. I think nearly 4 kilometers of an ascent or so. This was cool. This was nice to cycle up there. Unfortunately, I mean, it's nice to be in a forested area, but at this one single point, I would have wished for some nice vantage point or so to just look over the beautiful scenery from up there. But okay, this wasn't the case. We began our trip back after, I don't know, let's say 120 or 110 kilometers, something around this distance. We made our first and only break in a small little village. We had some of us had cake. I had some ice. It was also interesting. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Can I Minecraft, please? Minecraft? Are we okay? Oh no! Okay. Whew. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Yeah, they had 4 flavors of ice, 5? I don't know. In the end, it was like, okay, I like to have chocolate, strawberry, and walnut also. And after a quick moment, the guy asked, okay, you want to have vanilla? And I said, no, I want to have chocolate, strawberry, and walnut. A few seconds later, so okay, it was vanilla. No, it's everything but vanilla. And at this point, he finally got me that I'm okay with every flavor of ice except for vanilla. This was interesting feeling to order this. We then joked, okay, when he is now coming back with the ice, I will probably have 3 times vanilla or so instead of what I've ordered. But no, he remembered correctly what I wanted to have. So yeah, this was really cool. In the evening, I even wasn't really tired, which was also surprising. It was like, oh no. Yes, okay, that's weird. For some reason, it seems like the boat remains where I started to sail. And when I get out of the boat rapidly moves to my new position or so, which is a little bit weird, and which could explain why the boat sometimes vanishes when maybe there's some ice or so in the way. But that's awkward. That's very awkward, but okay. So yeah, wasn't really tired that evening. The only thing that really got me in the evening was hunger. So I ate a lot, so to say. I really ate a lot, and this continued on Monday. So Monday I was also constantly eating to fill up all the consumed energy or so. But yeah, it was really a great day, except for being singed a bit. But that's all right. That's the least of a problem, I guess. So yeah, ooh. Is this even a cave? This could be interesting. I like to explore this. So this was a cool Sunday. On Tuesday, I had this interesting online presentation situation. As expected, the organizers were more concerned about, or they interpreted my concerns and my question for, hey, can I see the technical setup first or in advance, a little bit like, okay, I'm nervous because I have to speak in front of a computer screen. I mean, this was really not so much my problem, because as you know me, I mean, that's what I do here. There's some nasty guys, but this looks cool. I like to investigate this. I like to get a little bit. Oh, snap. I like to get in there. Alright. Yeah, somewhere another one. Aha. No! Ooh. Okay, I think I have to use this one. Alright, then there's this creeper guy. Let's retrieve all my arrows. Hey. Creeper guy. I really like to investigate this thing, please. Is this not my arrow? Okay, this was my arrow. Very good. So then there's still this creeper guy. Hi. Woo! Alright. This is a really cool place. It's an awesome place. And it ends here. Alright. So cool. This would be another fantastic area to move in and to have a building or so. I mean, just look at this place. Just imagine you would have some kind of we need a good point to see this. You would have some kind of building right there, right in this area, underneath those mountains. This would be awesome. This would be super cool. Wow, I'm always happy when I can discover those beautiful places. Yeah, I mean, I do YouTube. I'm well used to talk to a computer screen. I'm well used to explain complicated things in front of a computer screen, even without slides, just playing Minecraft. I mean, when we look back almost 1 year ago, I explained you all my papers that got published, and where I had the presentation at conferences. So this was that's really not a problem for me. So it was more like, okay, how actually is their technical setup? How is this thing working? What do I need maybe to consider for setting up my slides? Do I need to do something in particular or so to adjust them to the technical environment or so? But yeah, presentation went alright, went very well. They were all pleased, they were all happy. I received some nice feedback from them, from the organizers as well as from the audience, that they really enjoyed what I did, and they even like to have me again for a different presentation or so. Just need to see that I can somehow get this into my schedule, because I have other things to do, such as teaching and finishing the PhDs, not the thesis, but the PhD itself, because I only have to defend it. I mean, that's cool. That's still a great feeling. So yeah, surprisingly, there were no issues, no flaws, nothing bad happened. Although nothing was planned or prepared in the way I would have liked it to be, or at least I haven't had the time to really practice things. So yeah, this was cool. This was really a great thing. And yeah, that's basically about it. That's what happened since last time. I, on the last episode, got a comment from Matthew. He was looking forward to my Iceland video. Yes, me too. I really hope I can do it at some point. Oh man, Iceland video. So many other things, such as 140 kilometer long cycling trips have to be done first. But yeah, but take your time. Yes, thank you. I will definitely take my time. I mean, as you just heard, I need to, yeah, this would have been very bad if I would have just continued to walk. And yeah, you would enjoy to watch some more mud runners. Me too. I'm looking forward to play mud runners again. Will hopefully take place soon. Soon, this depends a little bit on what is coming up next for me. Would that mean less Astroneer videos? In the long run, yes, because at some point we will exhaust the game, but I personally like to exhaust the game, so I personally like to find out what happens when we have unlocked all the planets or so. So I like to play the game for a little bit longer, but in the long run, of course, Astroneer will come to an end, and we will then focus on other games. I still like to have the, well, 2 episodes of Coffee Break per week, as well as 2 episodes of Astroneer per week, but I like to mix things up with some additional episodes of other games, like Mud Runner and so on, or the other game I like to try out and maybe only play for 1 episode or so, but at least I like to play it. So yeah, those things I like to do. Here's now the problem, well, not the problem, but here's now why it depends a little bit on the future. On Thursday, so tomorrow, we will have a bank holiday over here in Germany. So as I'm smart, sometimes I'm smart, this time I was smart, I decided, okay, when we do have a bank holiday on a Thursday, then there's no better thing to do than to take off the day on Friday. So I do have a super long weekend. I have a 4-day long weekend, and I'm using this time to visit my parents again and just to enjoy the summer in a different environment for 4 days, which of course means I will record next episode, so Sunday episode of the Coffee Break on Sunday. Not so much of a problem, I mean, that's alright, but it also means that normally I record the the episodes I release during the week, so the astronomy episodes on the weekend. I managed to record enough weekends. I managed to record enough episodes of Astroneer last weekend so that we can get to next week without problem, which is good. But yeah, I miss next weekend as a recording opportunity. And the weekend after, I have to attend a wedding, which also means that, okay, I do have only maybe Friday evening, maybe Sunday evening, and on one of those days, so on Sunday, I have to record the coffee break that will be released that Sunday, which basically means the time, my opportunities to record other episodes or other videos are relatively slim, and yeah, this basically affects everything again. I mean, that's also what I was talking about, that so many things happening, so many things to do, so many things at the same time, and in the end, I mean, I'm happy that, as you know, that I do have all those things to do, and don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, but I just want to say that, hey, I do have those amazing plans, but reality has so many other things that also happen at the same time, so it will be difficult. Well, it's not a problem to continue with the current schedule, but with all those events coming up, it's super hard to create new videos, additional videos, and so I can decide, do I really want to continue with 2 episodes of Astroneer plus 2 episodes of the coffee break, or do I like to mix things up earlier and have maybe 1 episode of Astroneer and 1 episode of a different game during the same time? So that's basically why I meant, okay, it depends a little bit on how things work out in the long run, how my weekends work out, and yeah, I think that's the factor that affects all of this the most. But yeah, I just wanted to discuss those things. And now I just like to remove a little bit stuff out of my inventory, but I don't have so many things to be removed. That's alright, that's fine. So yeah, there's that. That's basically a super interesting thing, a super cool thing, but I'm afraid of speaking about it because in the end it does not become reality or so. But I do have a preliminary date for the defense. Woo! The preliminary date for the defense. Currently, we are eyeing on October 31st, so that's still a long way to go. That's over 2.5 months from now. But it would be a date. It would be a date. It would make things. There's an end. There's a clear end. So that would be cool. Also, defense on Halloween. I mean, it sounds spooky, but it sounds also like a lot of great opportunities to spice things up with some jokes or so. And ow! As you all know me, I'm all up for it. I'm all up for adding something. Okay, I think I did something wrong by attacking one zombie. I really like to do special things that just give things a little bit more, or give my presentations a little bit more character. So when it really takes place on Halloween, I think I definitely have to do something cool. But yeah, Halloween for the defense. This would be awesome. This would be super great. I hope nothing interferes with that date. And so, since the sun has set and the moon has risen, I like to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!